Hi everyone, I'm Gaurav. I've done my post-graduation from NID and I've been looking through your Nata question paper since it is, the question paper is quite similar to our pattern, so I thought let's have a review on it. And yes, it is actually. And I wanted to know, like, all of you have given the test or some of you have given the test? Just a normal raise. Given, okay. Gaurav, is everyone given? What is your idea?
So 70% students have given the examination, and some of the
Okay,
students didn't try.
okay, fine. So, okay, I can see the chat. Given. Fine, I got it. No need to write more. Tell me how many of you find this paper is a very tough paper? How many of you found? Or like, let's say it was easy, or let's say it was quite hard, or let's say it was medium in difficulty level. Can you write that on box? Moderate, medium, easy, great, medium, easy, quite tough, sir, medium, easy. Okay. Just tricky, moderate. Okay, let's say average is medium. Fine. So still we haven't, received any sort of mock-up what you're going to face in Nata exam. So that's why you had multiple question with multiple perspectives. Okay, but all of them are fulfilling your syllabus. If you have gone through your PDF, Nata PDF, which is provided by nata.in, if you have gone through the brochure, then keep on repeat the read part, because you might find very new things again and again. Just in the section of 4.1 and in the section of 4.1 in your PDF, in your brochure PDF, your whole syllabus is written for for the drawing part. Okay, it's better to read all the words again and again whenever you have time. Okay, so that is the only syllabus you have, but everything is very abstract. Like what sort of question they're going to give, what will be the language of your questions. Fine. Uh, See what happens. We have very easy questions as well. Okay, which is, especially those 16 mark question and 17 mark question, those are easy questions, but those are very lengthy, and it is very strategically they place those questions because they want to eat up your time just by reading. Okay, so it's a tactics. That's how we're gonna read the whole question at the same time very quickly, and how to understand this, what is the expectation of question, that will lead you the pace. That's how you're gonna gain the pace, and then you're gonna answer it. Okay, so this happens all the time. Okay, right now we cannot assure that this is the only question pattern you're going to get. It might be very different. Let's see what mock-up say. Okay, so today we will start solving question paper. We'll be solving few questions because I feel most of the questions are process based, so I'll skip few questions. Okay, and also few faculties will be there. They will guide you later on. Okay, so I'll share my screen and we'll start. Okay, is everyone able to see my screen? Just unmute, one of you unmute and
Yes,
see
sir,
my
your
screen.
screen is visible. It's
Okay,
visible, sir.
fine.
Yes,
So
sir.
right now I won't be able to see your comments. So if you find any difficulty, just just unmute yourself and then call me. Okay. So this was the first question. This is the only paper you gave, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Fine. So this is the very first question, 17 marks, and you will be having 12 minutes for this. So what is the question? You have been hired for designing store facade of Hamleys. So Hamleys, if you guys know, then it's fine. Otherwise, it is a toy store brand. Also, it is written. I mean, everything is given here. Hamley's logo is given. Both the logos are given, and one picture is given, which is I think, yeah, that is the interior part of it. Okay, the overall look of the store. That is the overview that they have given. Okay, so what is more here? This is a store for kids where it sells toys of different variety. Blank draft have been given below with materials and colors. Select the most appropriate for design. Also for a reference, okay, these are the things given. So basically you have to design this facade. You know what is facade? Facade is nothing but face of a shop. Anything face of a building, or let's say any retail area. When you go, you see mall or you see interior stores. They all have some faces with branding, with the brand name on top of it, logo, mascot, everything there. So that is what we call facade. Is it clear to everyone? I'll just read one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So this is clear. So this is one of the technical term that you will be using it in future if you going for architecture. Okay. So fine. Now, okay. Now there is lot of options for each and everything. Like it is mentioned background two, upper border, frame one, frame two. Then like these all things are written, right? These are the parts of your shop, and accordingly they have mentioned all the questions with multiple options like your toy font size and font choice, then color of all the boards, then here you come, then again what sort of artwork you will be having on the board. So these all things are given, right? Now, how many of you ran out of time just by reading question? I guess we had a decent time. Fine. So here, the very first thing we see is on top of it. Here it is written toys. Okay, I'll go a little quick. Toys. Then here in the middle it is written logo. That means any one of the logo will come over here, and then again there is written toys. Okay, so according to the first option, select the font for word toys. Okay, now here we have different sort of toy font. So this font is nothing but serif font. So here you see the difference. Okay, so this T and this T, if you see, this T don't have any tail. This T have this T have tail on both the side. Similarly, it has other tails on other letters. Okay, so this we call serif font. Whenever you found tail on in is sort of extension that we call, whenever you found extension, that we call serif font. When you don't find any sort of extension, that we call sans serif font. Sans means without serif. Okay, another, this again it is calligraphic. Another one is same, it has the same weight with the B1. It's just a different style. I mean different, someone else has designed that font. Again, it is quite similar to E, which you have C, similar to C, which you have in E. Now, so this toy is gonna place right beside my logo. Now, what is my logo? Logo is Hamleys, and you understand this font. It is quite casual right now. and quite wavy that you feel. Okay, so what kind of mood are you getting out of it? Little, I mean, playful, joyish, right? Now, if you have enough class of principle of design, you must have learned contrast or emphasize. These all words you must have learned. Okay, so if I'm going to place this Hamley's font over here, then what sort of font is gonna balance kind of this kind of font, this kind of logo? Then definitely it won't be this toy and this toy, because if we put this C and E, it is going to unbalance the whole structure. It won't complement, because at the end of the day, brand wants to showcase their logo. They want to make sure that whatever their symbol is, it should be implemented inside your brain, imprinted on inside your brain. So to complement that, you need to have some solid font. Okay, so these three are the given. So now take a hold, keep a hold, don't decide, because it is PTQ question. Now any of those can be correct. It is all PTQ question. Now here in options, if we see A, B, C, D, only 4 options are given, right? And all the options starts with 1. I mean 1B, then 1E, then 1C, and 1D. Okay, so among these we have what? B as a toy or at first option. Then in B we have again 2B. Then again in C, if we have D. Then again in D we have 2E. Are you guys able to following?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So so my very first
Yes,
option,
sir.
which is, I mean, the very first last option, which is D, we have to chuck it out. Understood? Here only I got, I have selected my 3 option, because in D I have 2E here, which is not at all complementing my logo. So here only right at front, right at the moment, I will skip this part. Okay. Now A, B, C we have. Okay, let's move to B.
Sir,
Okay.
toy font is question number 1.
Yes. Yes, what is it? Tell me, what is the doubt?
No, sir, toy font is question number 1. So you told at the first that 1C and 1E cannot be selected for the font they have.
No, so thing is, these all the option which you have given, 1 to 13. So these are the different category for toys, for colors, and for board graphics, right? Now we have 5 option at first question, which is toys. We have to select the font. Okay. Now this is the ultimate answer at A, B, C, D. You have to select from there only. This is clear, right? From A, B, C, D, that is the only thing which you have to
Yes, sir.
select. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is, from the very first question, I'm trying to omit my negative answers. Okay, now here I understood, because I know the principle, visual principle, that okay, E, C, they don't go with this kind of logo because they don't complement each other. That's why. So here E is there. In D, if you see, okay, understood. You are saying D is 1D, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry. So, okay, I just saw the 2E part. Now the thing is, B has 1E part. So we will be omit the option B. Thank you, Simanti. Thank you for the correction. Okay. Understood, guys? How we did it? So we have 3 options now, A, C, and D. So C again, I have same toys, which is again not complementing my logo. So again, C I have to omit. So what is left? A and D. So either it is 1B, which is this, and either it is D1D, the second last one. Okay. Now let's move on to the second question. Select the color for word toys. Okay. Now here it is quite subjective. Now these all things very subjective. Whatever you will take here, you're gonna waste your time a lot. Okay. Now jump directly here. So this is logo. Now background 2, if you see, and then again upper border. So these are the things which you have to color it through your cognitive process. Now let's see what sort of background will support this red logo or this white red logo. Okay, because that is the thing which we have to place it under that. So how we gonna do it? Now let's search for background color. Okay, so select the color for background 01. Okay, now here if you see first first A and D we have, right? Now let's go to 2B. Now let's where is the background? Okay, 3. So 3, it has saying E color. Okay, and also at the same time D has 3D, which is this. Are you guys able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Question
Yes,
number
sir.
3. Question number 3.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
At first question number 3, they have chosen option E, and question number question number 3 in D, they have chosen option D. Now let's evaluate these two things. So D is ochre yellow and this is golden yellow. Okay. Now if you have seen this logo, what is the color you see here? Out of
Golden
these
yellow.
two colors?
Red, white,
Golden yellow.
Red, white,
Golden
yellow,
yellow.
right?
Golden yellow is there.
Yes, correct. Now here we crack the question. So brand will definitely go with their logo color, whatever they design. Even they design table, chair, your facade, building, interiors, anything. Try to take the relation. Okay. Now this E color, we have it in our logo. Okay, and this yellow is quite contrasting than these colors, right? So here only we can see, okay, A has 3E, then we will go with this option. So this is actually, it will only time consuming, because I mean it will consume time only by reading your whole question. Otherwise it's very easy question. It's very, I mean, you just have to take care of few things, the design principles, okay, and the colors which you guys are learning right now. Okay, like you guys are learning color theory. In that you have primary colors, secondary colors, then tertiary colors, right? Then you guys are learning the emotion of the colors. Okay, so these are basics. They might not give very direct questions from them, but it is indirect way of giving the same syllabus. Okay, understood everyone? Guys, we'll move to another question. Just if you have any
Sir.
doubt, let me
Sir.
know.
The first question, can you please once repeat how to select the font? In
So
short.
see, so here I know, so I'll go to the blank thing. Okay, now here it says toy, logo, toy. Okay, now I know logo is given, which is this Hamleys. Okay, either this or either this. Now here, what is the font character of my logo? It is given. You cannot change the logo. Okay, it is like a Bible of the company. You cannot distort the logo. So I know either this logo or this white logo will be placed here. Okay, now Now understand the character of logo. It is quite wavy, it is quite quite joyful, it has a casual attitude because of the artistic nature of this. Okay, if you see this, you cannot, you cannot see it as like a thread, since it is red color, because still you won't be relate this thing with a thread. Why? Because on top of it I have a very casual font. Okay, now again, if I go back to the first question, now this toy and this toy, okay, they have very drastic nature within themselves. Okay, if you see this toy, option D, option B, and option A, it is quite sophisticated. They don't shout. Okay, but here it is very, these C and E, they are the attention seeker. Okay, but for a company, what is more important? Their logo. Okay, if I put this toy beside this Hamley's logo, everything will mix, everything will like a mixture. Okay, you won't be able to comprehend your logo. Understood? If I put something subtle, something normal than these character, it will create what? Contrast. Okay, you guys must have learned things like how color contrasts are there, then size contrasts are there. Like that, it is an amalgamation of the size and the character. Okay, so this is what the implementation is. What you are learning, that is how you're gonna implement this. Very few things, and then you're done. You will be able to crack the question. Okay, so if I put solid toy, now this is very subjective, that which toy I will be putting, A, B or D. Now here it is totally, I'm totally blank. I don't know. So that's why I will go to another option to see the possibilities. Okay, that's how we will be solving PTQ. Now I think, in this question, you guys are getting marks for correct answer. I don't think you guys are getting any marks for any other question. Or are you getting, guys? Like if you
Sir,
choose B, are
actually,
you
it
guys
was a
getting?
multiple select question. So I had a doubt about it that uh, in this question also, two or three answers can be possible sometimes when it is
Correct.
a multiple select question kind of. So then when we have to see colors in two options which are differing, like for background question, there are two options and there are two different colors are given. Then how to choose, like two options, how to choose them?
Yeah, see, if it is hard and fast rule, they won't be giving such questions, because if it is totally subjective questions, again, like what kind of mood it is. Okay, it's a kid's store. That is also you have to take care of in mind. Okay, if you put black, no one is going to come. Okay, no kid is going to come. If it is, something elegant product, if you guys are selling, let's say iPhone, people will go who is actually going to buy those phones. But if you put red color in iPhone store, again it will degrade the value of it. Okay, I know it's like when these sort of things comes up, you have to put everything what you have learned. Okay, what is the nature of it, what is the size of it, what is the tone differentiation. Okay, like we have red, this is red. Okay, but still it is like very sweet red. It is not a threat. Okay, like it is just below the level of threat, and completely it is changing the meaning of it, and it is becoming a kid store. Now imagine, it is like if you increase the intensity of it, it will become a danger for a kid store, right? So that is the difference. This is what cognitive task is. Okay, you cannot solve it through formulas, you cannot solve it through some process that, okay, 2 plus 2 4, then it should be 4. No, it is very, I mean, it is very subjective, very emotional. Okay. And what we are learning, we are trying to standardize everything like font, size, color, contrast, background, mood. We're trying to standardize, like, okay, if it is that age group, okay, maybe this color will suit. Okay, that color will suit. That we are trying to learn and standardizing. Okay, which is applicable globally. Okay. Now, yes, ultimately, you can select any color if it is your store. But when it is going commercial, it has to be very relevant. Okay, it serves to mass.
So what's the answer
Now,
for the first one?
sorry,
What is the answer option?
answer is A.
Okay, sir.
Did you join
So can you
now?
please forward this PDF in the group?
Sorry, I think Mr.
Can you
Gaurav
please
will
forward?
forward. Okay,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not the right person to give all the material. I think Gaurav will be giving you. Today I'm here only to discuss it. Okay, Ashwini?
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. Now, okay. I think I don't have to discuss this. Is it or not? This is a geometric surface, open surface. Fine. What it will become when it? I mean, when you paste all this surface, what it will become? So, are you aware of this, or do I have to explain it?
So please
Anyone?
explain.
Okay, fine.
The second one.
The second one, I mean, see, it is a little bit of general knowledge. It is not very, it is not at all subjective like how we have done first
So
question.
it's
So
isocahedronism.
it is icosahedron, which is this. Okay. And the first one is dodecahedron. Your third one is square pyramid. Square pyramid, why? Because it has a square base, okay, and it has a triangular sides. That's why we call it square pyramid.
Sir, why
The
cannot we
fourth
call
one
it a
is,
tetrahedron?
sorry,
Why can't we call it as a tetrahedron?
this is also called tetrahedron.
Means there was a tetrahedron option for that.
Yeah. So there is another name which is square pyramid.
So there is option of tetrahedron.
So there is option of tetrahedron.
Okay, there is option. Wait, let me check.
Option 5, sir.
Okay,
Option
okay.
5, sir.
See,
Fifth
okay,
one.
okay. So,
Five.
if you having this conflict between these two, then yeah, these both are same answer. Okay, if you have chose this
So
option
tetrahedron is
also,
three.
okay, this is correct.
It can't be a
Sir,
tetrahedron.
so tetrahedron is a three triangle.
Wait a second. Can you please repeat what you're saying?
Tetrahedron.
So guys, this is what like naming thing. Okay, this is nothing related to very subjective. You have to maybe little mug up things, but also there is a way of learning. You can, I mean, this is square pyramid. Then again, let's say if you have tetrahedron, then again you have four surfaces. Again, if you double it, then again you will be having octahedron. Similarly, dodecahedron when you have 12 surfaces. Okay, deca means 10. Okay, dodeca means 12. Understood? So this is like some learning process that you go through it, geometric shapes, geometric 3D solids, and I think this is bit GK part. Maybe you can learn more about it. Okay.
Sir, it
So
cannot
this
be a
is,
tetrahedron. Tetrahedron has only triangular faces and it has a square face, the third figure.
which one you're saying?
The third figure, which you told is
Yeah,
square
so
pyramid,
that's
it
what I
will
was clear.
only be square
I
pyramid.
didn't zoom in that time, so I thought it is a tetrahedron actually. Okay, it is square pyramid. You are right actually. Okay, so okay, no, that is the same question.
Sir, and what about the last one?
That is double cone. See, the thing is, you see this flap.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
whenever you get surface like this, that means it is foldable. These dotted lines are nothing but foldable, and this A, where it is written A, this is for pasting. So basically what is happening, this will go here, A to A. You have to paste, like imagine that you have a paper and this is nothing but a cutout, okay, and here if you paste, I mean if you use glue and paste it over here, it will form a cone, okay.
Yes, sir.
Similarly it will form a cone, the mirror surface, it will form a cone. When B, you have to, when you glue B to B, then again it will form a cone. So that's why the name is double cone. Okay, clear?
Second one.
See, there is nothing in, I mean, there is nothing, I mean, nothing to solve there. It's just you have to learn what surface named what. Understood? So this is what icosahedron, which is, okay. So basically whatever becomes a volume, like when it comes 360 degree, it becomes hadron. When you see a repetitive structure, when you see a mirrored image in 3D shape, okay, it becomes hadron. That is the suffix we use, okay, and it depends upon the surfaces. So how many surfaces do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20. Okay, so 20 means icosa. Okay, then here 12 means dodeca. Fine. Then here it is called, I mean, it has a square pyramid name. Okay, you can also say pyramid, but most of the, again, when you have triangular base, then again you can say triangular pyramid. So that is the name. But again, if you repeat it in mirror way, then again it will become octahedron. Why? Because it will have a 8 surfaces. Okay, so these are the terms you have to remember. So it will be easy for you to name all these geometric shapes. Okay, fine. We'll move to another question.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
So this is quite like time taking, I think. So you understood this question, right? You have to figure out those elements which is not available there. Okay,
Yes,
image A and image B.
Yes.
So I think
Yes, sir.
I don't have to discuss this. This is just like a finding pin in a sand. Okay, you have to just go through one by one each element and then see what is there like in first image and what is not there in second image. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
sir.
Okay. We'll move to this fourth one. I think this one is quite easy. Anyone found it hard? What is the answer? Tell me.
1, 4, 10,
What do
and
you
7.
think? What is the answer? Okay, we'll go one by one. Fine. So this is the question where we have to spend like 12 minutes again, and which is again 16 marks. Okay. Now let's go to variety. So in both the images, can we find variety?
Sir.
No, sir.
Why? We have symmetry.
We have
symmetry.
image. Sir, but we don't have
In
symmetry
second
both.
picture.
The question is
Yes.
that
Second
we
We
have
don't
to
have
choose.
We have
both the images, but we do have on the right one. Right
But
image,
it
right?
can be appropriate, no, sir, because we
Yes,
need to
correct,
choose
correct. We don't have asymmetric either. I mean, yes, we do have asymmetric on our left side because it is asymmetrically balanced. So if you see this circle which is off-centered, that we call off-centered. That is the term we use sometimes, which is again comes under rule of third.